We said that Jim White was patrolling the skies in his helicopter. He has landed. Where are you now, Jim?
Natalie, I can tell you can hardly believe it. I have just landed in Cardiff. We're over in Wales, a terrific flight from Watford. It is a magnificent day. The sun is shining for 92 Live. The weather is absolutely perfect for a helicopter flight, and we've just had a terrific flight. We're in Cardiff, and look at that. Cardiff City have really pushed the boat out for us here. That's what it's all about. Silverware on show for our arrival here, and this man has done us proud. Malky Mackay, a very good day to you. Great to see you. I take it you cannot wait for this new season in the top flight, Malky.
No, absolutely. Really looking forward to it, Jim. Welcome to Cardiff. Welcome to Wales.
Thank you.
Managed to bring the weather with you as well.
What do you think about this 92 Live initiative? It's not a bad effort on Sky Sports News' part, is it?
It's absolutely incredible. I've been watching it this morning. The staff have been watching it this morning. You're flying all over the country, and it's good that you get back up here just in case that helicopter goes down at some point today.
Malky, for that, we thank you. What are your hopes and aspirations? I mean, the season, Malky, is just about upon us. You did it. You got the boys up there. They're in the Premier League. But what now? It's surely not all about survival. Cardiff fans don't think so.
No, we've got to make sure that we go and be very competitive. We managed to get here for the first time in 51 years. We're going to make sure we try and stay here. Our fans have been fantastic. They're passionate and they desperately want to stay here. It's about us making sure that we bring in players. We have a group that are going to need to challenge everyone that the Premier League has to offer. No doubts it's going to be tough. No doubts about that. But we've got to go in there and make sure that we're competitive. And thankfully, we managed to sign a couple of players so far. I'm delighted that I've managed to get my new signing with me tonight.
Well, as Malky said there, new signing, Stephen Caulker has joined Malky for us this morning on 90, or where are we now this morning? Yeah, it is, just after 12 noon on 92 Live. Malky will be back with you in a second. Stephen, what a moment for you. This came right out the blue, or did it? When did you first know about Cardiff's interest and Malky's interest?
Well, it was only a few days ago, but as soon as I heard about the move, I was really excited to come and hopefully play a lot of games and have a great season.
Is that what it's about for you, Stephen, at this stage in your career? Getting amongst it and being almost an automatic pick?
Yeah, of course. I mean, regardless what team you're at, you have to work hard, and there's good competition for places, as I've already seen this morning. So, I'm going to work hard, and I'm really looking forward to the new challenge.
Did this man beside you, how much of an influence was he in bringing you here?
Yeah, massive. Obviously, I spoke to Malky a couple of days ago, and everyone's giving him a glowing reference. So, I look forward to working with him. You know all about the huge rivalry with Swansea as well. You'll be looking forward to that. Yeah, I've enjoyed my time in South Wales last time, and the people are great. So, I look forward to it, and obviously, it'll be a massive derby. So in no way do you see this as a step down from a London club like Tottenham coming here and giving it a serious go? No, not at all. I'm coming here to hopefully blossom and to work hard and help Cardiff progress. Just before we go back to Malky, Stephen, I've got you here. I have to ask you, Gareth Bale, what do you think? Real Madrid or stays at Tottenham? Not like I'm putting him on the spot, of course. Well, it's a tough call to be honest with you, but I know he's fantastic last year, and if he does go, fair play to him. He really deserves it, and I wish him all the best. You've seen him at training every single day of the week. He does it in training. He does it on match day, doesn't he? Yeah, he's a special player, and like I said, he deserves all the credit he's getting right now. And like I said, I wish him all the best. Malky, that wouldn't be bad, would it? Having a club that you can bring in Bale, stick him alongside Ronaldo, that would be all right. You'd fancy that? That would be good. It'd be nice to get us to that point, but I'm not sure about that if we'll get there. How pleased are you to land Stephen? Because a lot of people may or may not know this. You've broken the club transfer record twice recently. So Vincent Tan, your owner, is listening to you. He's been fantastic, the backing he's given me, but we have to progress the football club, and that's what we want to do. You touched on it yourself. We want to progress and make sure that we get better and better and compete at the highest level we can. To do that, we need to bring in higher quality players. We did that with Andreas Cornelius. And a couple of days ago, when it came about that there was a chance to go and get Stephen, I've been kind of chasing him for the last 2 or 3 years and never really managing to get just close enough to him. When the deal came up, I wanted to make sure that we went and get a chance to talk to him, tell him about our plan here and what we've got going forward. And delighted that he's actually he's going to commit himself to us, because I think he's in the England squad at the moment. He's a centre back, but I think he could be England's future #1 centre back. I really do, and I think he progresses here with that. And Vincent Tan, as we said, I mean, he's put money your way, an undisclosed fee, but it would be quite a few million. Yeah, it's a transfer record for our football club, and we've bought a new area across here for the training facility as well. He's put £10 million into that. He's dealt with club debt last week as well.
and he's allowing me the chance to actually bring the club forward in terms of bringing quality players into the club last year and this year. So it's about progressing the club, and for that you need someone at the top who's got a vision and who buys into my vision as well. And at the moment he's doing that, which is I'm very thankful for.
Do you have a good relationship with Vincent Tan? I mean, he seems to be, I don't know, how would I describe this, but eccentric. He's your boss, so you've got to watch what you say.
You can say that, I couldn't possibly comment. Listen, we talk at least 2-3 times a week. Usually it's 4 o'clock in the morning when he phones me, but hey ho, you've got to take those calls. But no, there's transparency there. Whatever he wants to say, he says directly to me. And it's the same with myself. When I've got messages from him, when I want to talk about the way I want to shape the club, it goes directly to him, and he's the man that makes the decisions. So it's not going through 3 or 4 lines before it gets to him.
You're not done yet, I take it, in the transfer market, are you?
No, we've still got 3 or 4 irons in the fire at the moment. We've got till the 2nd of September, and it might be that we start the season and still be looking and chasing our transfer targets. But by the end of August, I hope to have a squad here that can absolutely compete.
So I take it there are 2 aims in mind, Malky. 1, to do well in the Premier League. It's not just about survival. And 2, to be higher up the league come the end of it all in Swansea.
That's something that people talk about all the time. More so they talk about the actual derby, the actual game, the 2 games that we're going to play with each other. Swansea have done fantastic. They're 3 years into the Premier League now. They're in their 3rd season here now. They're going into, so we're slightly different in terms of where our story is as far as their story. But that doesn't really cut any mustard when it comes down to the 2 games, and I'm sure they're going to be lively, and I'm pretty sure at some point you guys are going to cover one of them.
Well, we sure will. You're going to be ready for that, Stephen Caulker?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Magnificent. Malky Mackay and Stephen Caulker. And the Championship trophy, it's been quite an arrival here at Cardiff. We want to thank Cardiff City. It's not over yet. We're going to spend a little more time here. But what an arrival on 92 Live. And the sun is shining. We're thoroughly enjoying our day. How's Pete Colley, I wonder, at West Brom?
Well, Jim, you might have the